What's up, guys? Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If I Was in My Hero Academia. This is part 5, and the last part, I just finished, combat training with Class 1A. Not only that, I also found out the secret behind Izuku's quirk being one for all, with All Might showing me his true form, and me keeping the secrets. Not only that, I even got to know Pony a little bit better. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As the next day happens, I basically go up to school, and little than I see is basically tons of reporters at the school gate, as saying, "What the actual hell is going on here?" With some of the reporters seeing me as they see my UA uniform and say, "Are you a student here? Are you part of the hero course?" Saying, "No comment." And saying, yeah, I've always wanted to say that." With me just walking off. Soon I see that Aizawa comes out, saying, "Hey, Mr. Aizawa, if you're trying to get rid of those reporters, I would really appreciate that." Saying, "Don't worry about it, Qualls." As I head into the classroom, I say, "Yo, what up, everyone?" As I did get some, greetings and some haze here and there, there are some who didn't really give me anything like that at all, with me taking my seat as usual. With soon, Ida and Izuku soon come into the classroom as well, as I soon wave, as Izuku noticed that and waves back at me too. As soon Aizawa shows up, saying, "Well, looks like everyone's here and in their seat as well. Keep this up and we might have a smooth and better year for you all." As soon saying, I looked over the video footage of all your training battles, and let's just say some of you have potential and some of you really need to work on some things. As he begins going over them, he soon looks at Bakugo, saying, "Bakugo, you're talented and you're strong. Don't let one defeat put you down. Got it?" As Bakugo saying, "Yes, sir." Soon, I actually laugh at this, saying, "Wow, Bakugo being polite for once. That's a first." As he's soon saying, "Midoriya, I know that you just got your quirk, but still, be better. Work harder and work smarter. Don't just make the excuse that you can't handle it." As Izuku looks down, with soon saying, "I understand, sir. I promise." As I can't help but smile. With soon, the next one being, "Todoroki, your quirk is pretty well strong. However, you were up against somebody who could have countered you. However, I did see that you could have beaten Qualls if you used your other side of your quirk, being your fire. I'm not going to dive into your personal history, but if you continue this, there's no chance in hell you're going to become stronger at this rate." After hearing this, he clenches his fists and just nods, with me just turning to my head and just going, whatever his reasons are, it's none of my business. After finishing lecturing everybody, he soon tells that they need to focus on something important. As everybody begins getting freaked out, some believing it may be a quirk apprehension test again, and some of them may think that they're going to be expelled. As soon saying, "You all need to choose a class rep, so get to it." As everyone begins sighing, saying, "Oh, just regular school stuff." As I saying, "Class rep? What the hell is that?" As saying, "You've never had a class rep before, Qualls?" After hearing the question, I say, "No, I'm from the States. We don't have stuff like that. In high school, all you had to worry about is me, myself, and I. However, we do have presidents that take over the entire grade, though. All the students of that grade have to choose on who they want as class president, though. Sometimes the teachers choose for us, but based off based on that grade's best student's GPA or grades and all that stuff. That's all I'm going to say. But I've never heard of a class rep in charge of an entire classroom before. As soon, some were actually kind of confused, and some were also wondering the same thing. With Aizawa saying, well, things are here different, Qualls, and saying, oh, I know, sir. That's why I'm just going with the flow so I don't cause any trouble. After hearing this, Aizawa just nods, was saying, all right, everyone, choose a class rep. With everyone trying to vote for themselves, saying that they could be perfect for it. First was Mina, then Kirishima, then Kaminari, then Toru, and so on and so forth. As for me, I didn't even select myself, thinking that it'd just be a waste of time. As soon, so you say, you really think it? You really think so? Qualls saying yes. Why would I want to care about other people when I need to worry about myself? As Soon saying, but being class rep shows that you have leadership skills and abilities that will be great for agencies. Just starting out, saying that you can handle things with other group of people and leading a team. With hearing this, I saying, well, that would be cool and would pile up on the skill sets, but still, I'd rather worry about myself than having to worry about others. That's just my opinion. As I begin internally thinking, saying, plus, I don't really need to worry about other people when I need to worry about myself. I'm not trying to get expelled from this school. Hell, who knows if my grades slip, I get sent back as well. I can't let that happen. And worrying about other people is just going to stress me out on my part. As soon after, Ida suggests that we all vote for each other, and depending on who has the most votes is the one who deserves to be class rep. As soon I say, that is the smartest idea I've heard all day. As soon everybody begins voting, with the highest votes being Izuku and Momo, just like in canon. So that goes pretty similar, as Bakugo blows up just like it's normal, saying on who voted for Izuku, with me commenting saying, so you expect everybody to vote for you? Not in their life, Bakugo. And saying, what the hell did you say? Saying, I told you no one would vote for you. You got the personality of a nuclear warhead, for crying out loud. And that's not a compliment based off your quirk. It's basically me saying a shot at you being emotionally unstable. I hope you can understand that. As Bakugo gets even more pissed, saying, I'm gonna kill you. As I say, aw, bring it. As I begin internally saying, no, shut up, Mooky, shut up. You don't have the time to deal with him. As I say, you know what? Not worth my time. As I soon just sit back down and have my arms across my head. As soon as I was saying, enough, both of you. And so now that that's all taken care of. Soon, as time goes by, their class periods began. With soon, lunch starts. As I began trying to find a seat, I soon just sit by myself as usual. As feeling like I don't need to deal with anybody. As for me, if you guys are wondering, I also voted for Izuku as well. Soon, somebody else began sitting next to me, as it being a blonde with horns on her head, as saying, Pony! Saying, hi, Mooky. Don't you want to sit with your classmates? Well, I would, but I saw that you were sitting here all alone. No one deserves to deal with that, don't you think? As I began saying, yeah, sure, thanks. With soon, we began talking a little bit. With then, the alarms began going off, saying, what the hell is that? As soon, everybody begins freaking out, as a one being a third year saying, that means there's an intruder on campus. This has never happened before in years of UI history. As soon, everybody begins freaking out, trying to get out of the cafeteria and head back to their classrooms. However, as I Basically, just didn't really do any of that, as I just used my quirk to fly up into the sky, looking around, with soon using my flaming wings to go to the window and saying, "You've got to be shitting me." As there, I see Ida saying, "Yo, Ida, you see this too?" Saying, "Qualls, yes, I do. I think we need to tell everybody this." It's saying, "Fine, I'm already in the damn air, so I think I can do this." Soon heading to the exit. As there, I create a huge fireball in my hands, and then shoot it into the air of the cafeteria, as it soon explodes, catching everybody's attention. As I now screams, saying, "Everyone, calm your asses down! It's just the damn media from this morning. Stop acting like damn children and start acting like UA students, for crying out loud." And soon, saying this, a couple of students who were near the window basically confirmed what I said. After that, everybody began calming down and walking through to their classrooms in a calmly order. After this, I soon just sat on the top of the ledge of the exit, as I say, "God, this is why I hate dealing with damn people. Ugh. But I guess I'm gonna have to deal with stupid shit like this if I plan on becoming a hero. After all, I want to save everybody. This is the way to do it." Soon, I just jumped down, saying, "All right, I'll catch you guys in the classroom." As I put my hand to my pocket and just head out. Izuku tried to convince everybody to let me be class rep with what happened during the cafeteria. As I just go, wait, what? As saying that you had the best plan and option. As soon I say, "Oh hell, the goddamn no! I'm not doing it." As soon Kirishima saying, "Why not, Qualls? I mean, you did. I don't want the spotlight on me, for crying out loud." Look, it's a personal reason that I can't go into detail, guys. If you want somebody to be class rep, and it ain't going to be you, Izuku, give it to Yaoyorozu. And you can just be the vice rep, for crying out loud. Just makes things easier." As saying, "You sure?" Saying, "Just do it. Or not, give it to Ida. He had the same plan as me. All I'm saying is, don't choose me, for crying out loud. I don't need that responsibility in my life." After this, I just lay my head down, just frustrated. But soon, Aizawa was saying, "Midoriya, if you don't want to be class rep, then you can give it to anybody you want." As he just chooses Momo to be class rep, and soon, the person with the next votes having the third highest being Ida, with Ida being the vice rep of Class 1A. After this was all settled, and Momo was a lot more cheerful and not complaining about not being class rep after what happened during the cafeteria. With that, I soon saying, "Thank God that's settled." Soon as the day ends, Aizawa soon explained that tomorrow that they'll be going to an off-campus facility where they'll be focusing on rescue training during the Hero Course class. After this, he also tells them that they can be in their hero costumes or their gym uniforms. He would prefer them to be in their gym uniforms, mostly because they haven't gotten used to their hero costumes just yet. As the next day begins, I head back home with with at least one person tagging along, and that being Izuku, as saying, "So, what do you want to talk about, Izuku? And why you're walking with me? I mostly prefer walking alone, if anything." Saying, "I want to thank you, if anything. I mean, you were pretty bossy," saying, "Sorry about that. I just not trying to deal with everyone's bullshit. And I just need to worry about myself and at this time. That's all." After hearing this, Izuku saying, "So what's the reason why? I know you're an exchange student, so can you say?" As telling him, let's just say my exchange is a little, well, special. I can tell you because I feel like I know you can keep a secret. As I say this with just a smirk on my face, as saying, I'm an exchange student due to special circumstances. Because back in the States, I would have been sent to juvie because I used my quirk without permission to stop villains in my home city. Saying, wait, really? But that would be illegal in vigilantism, yeah. Turns out, in the States, quirk usage is completely illegal. It's way worse here in Japan than anything. Where in Japan, you get a little bit of a slap on the wrist, or possibly just community service, or even put some things on your criminal record, forcing you to drop out of certain classes or stuff like that. However, in the States, that's a hell of a lot worse. For example, if you're a minor and you use your quirk, or even use your quirk in hero business, you'll be sent to juvenile hall for at least three months. Hell, the worst is possibly in an entire year. And then there's vigilantism. If you're a vigilante, you get sent with at least 10 years in prison. That's pretty serious. And it's the reason why safety laws in the US are way worse here in Japan. So you're here because I use my quirk. It was either go to juvenile hall for 3 months, or basically come here and spend my entire year, and spend 3 years here. Personally, I think I got off way luckier than I deserve. And hell, I have the worst luck in the world at anything, if I'm going to be honest. It's the reason of my bad luck that I even came here. And once my good luck comes in, I won't have any of it for the next couple of months or so. So personally, I'm nothing but a bad luck magnet. That's how I see myself. As soon as Izuku's saying, "Wow, that's a lot." Normally, I don't like talking about myself to people, but I feel like you're a good listener, Izuku. So thanks. At any rate, I'll catch you later. Tell Uraraka and Ida I said hi, since they're coming this way after all. Saying, "Wait, what?" With soon both Ochako and Ida showing up. With Ida saying, "That was Qualls. What were the two you talking about?" As Izuku saying, "Just the reason why he's here." As Ochako saying, "So what's the reason why?" With Izuku saying, "It's a secret. He told me not to tell anyone else. I'm sorry, guys." As soon all three of them began walking to the train station, where I basically take the train back to my apartment condo. As there, I think, what the hell is with today? Talk about bad luck. This is just only the third damn day. And yet, this happens. What the actual hell? As soon, I basically sigh with that of frustration. Soon, I do a little bit of homework and then a little bit of training. And also send messages to my grandparents through my laptop I was given. As the next day begins, I'm now heading back to UA. As the day goes by, it's now time for the Hero Course class, as we take a bus to an off-campus facility. As everybody begins talking about their quirks and how famous they would be, Kirishima soon brought up on how powerful quirks that Bakugo, Shoto, and I would have. As I say, my quirk isn't as powerful as you think. It's because of me training my entire life I was able to master it. Originally, it was weaker than you guys could ever imagine. Basically on the same level of Mineta. As Mineta hears this, saying, "Hey, that's not fair. That's not nice." Saying, "It's not supposed to be nice." After that, Tsuyu soon brought up, saying, "Well, even with a popular quirk, I doubt Bakugo would be popular due to his attitude." As Bakugo soon explodes, saying, "What did you say to me, you frog girl?" As I say, totally true facts, if anything. As saying, "You," saying, yeah, whatever, just yell and get it over with. I don't give a damn." As I began closing my eyes and putting in a little bit of my music, as soon before I put my last bud in, I soon hear Tsuyu bringing up about Izuku's quirk being similar to that of All Might's. As there, I stopped myself and got pretty, curious about the conversation. As I remember All Might saying, "No one should know about this quirk, especially about young Midoriya's circumstances." As soon saying, shit, what you gonna do, Izuku?" As he soon deflects the situation with saying that it's somewhat similar, but not really, since he hurts himself, with Kirishima also saying the same thing, with saying that All Might doesn't hurt himself when he uses quirk after all. With that, I have a sigh of relief with the question being dodged and all that. A couple of minutes later, we finally arrive at the USJ, with soon both Ochako and Izuku geeking out over the Space Hero 13, as I basically have no idea who the hell she is. With soon she began going into details about the USJ, as I began comparing it to Universal Studios Japan, as there she began explaining that the place is where they will be focusing on rescue training based on disaster zones. Each and every area is a different type of terrain based off natural disasters. Even saying that their training with All Might was to show that their quirks can be used in a lethal way, and that that quirks can not just be used to save people, but to kill. After hearing this comment, I clenched my hand, saying, "Oh, I know that quirks can be used to kill better than anybody." As I think of my mother. But soon, something begins coming out, with Kirishima saying, "Sir, I thought we were doing rescue training. Are we doing battle training again?" As I soon come up to the stairway, saying, "Oh, you've got to be shitting me." As soon many villains began coming out, the last pair of villains being a man with hands on his face and another guy he has his skin is all black, but with a beak mouth and brains coming out of his head, all spread around his head. And as soon saying, "My bad luck strikes again. This goddamn sucks. What the actual hell?" As I scream out, "Yo, is anybody calling the school right now? Or any of the police?" As soon Sato saying, "I tried, but it looks like I can't get a signal out." With soon Shoto saying, "It's most likely they're blocking the signal here. They might have somebody with a jamming quirk." As soon I say, "Of course they do. This is a planned damn attack. How the hell would they?" As I soon just have my eyes all wide open, saying, "You've got to be effing shitting me." As I go to 13 and Aizawa saying, "13, Aizawa, I think that yesterday's incident was not an accident. I think it was freaking planned." Saying, "How do you know?" "It's just a hunch I have. But given that they're freaking villains here, I think it has some truth. That's all I'm saying." After saying this, Aizawa saying, 13, protect the kids and get them out of here. I'll take care of them." Soon, Izuku makes a comment saying, "But sir, you can't. Your quirk only relies on focusing on at least one person. Not only that, Your fighting style your quirk wasn't made for a long drawn out battle like this. As soon as I was saying, Midoriya, you don't think I could last long as a hero if I didn't learn any new tricks in the process. After saying this, he soon jumps down from the staircase. As he activates his quirk, 3 villains who were planning on trying to stop Aizawa began getting bodied by him using his binding scarf. As 2 of them were hit each other with Aizawa's binding scarf, and 1 was kicked by him as well. Well, soon I say, damn, well, he isn't a pro hero for nothing. After this, soon a purple mist begins flying in the air. As I say, what the actual hell? Wait, is that eyes in a face I see? As soon the mist begins saying, hello, ladies and gentlemen of UA. My name is Kurogiri of the League of Villains. We were told that All Might was supposed to be here, but it seems I don't see him. But don't you all agree that this would be the perfect place for the symbol of peace to die? After hearing this, Mooky begins saying, oh hell no, as he activates his flames, and soon his entire hair begins going complete and utter red, instead of just having the red streak in his hair. As soon, many of Class 1A noticed this. Even Izuku notices, saying, Mooky? Saying, no, you dare threaten my classmates, and even dare saying that you're going to kill All Might. It's official. You seriously pissed me off! As there, I shoot a blast of fire so big enough that it almost engulfs the entire mist. As there, Kurogiri basically creates a warp gate. However, a couple of the flames hit his metal brace, saying, wait, did I? As there, soon Bakugo and Kirishima try to step in too, with 13 saying, you can't, with Bakugo saying, like hell, I'm just gonna let this damn foreigner take all the credit, with Kirishima saying, we'll help out as much as we can. Let's get everybody out of here. With me being somewhat surprised that Bakugo came to actually help me, as I wasn't surprised about Kirishima coming to help. Soon I looked around saying, wait, where the hell did that mist guy go? Then he began to engulf as he's saying, you all make up your name. You all live up to the name of UA students pretty well. But your quirks are quite dangerous, especially you with the red hair and the darkened skin. I think you need to go somewhere a lot more private and be taken care of. As soon I began getting engulfed by the black mist, saying, no way in hell! As I tried to fire another blast, I was soon sent to a different area. As I soon dropped down, I soon screamed. But at last minute, I switched to my yellow flames and create my wings, allowing me to land safely. As I soon go to my knees, saying, ugh, damn it. I used my full power, didn't I? Without even thinking. Just because he triggered me. I gotta control that. But it is really easy to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. Soon I look around saying, so this is a fire zone. I'm guessing he had no idea what my quirk is, and he just sent me to another location. That's official. These villains are only here to try and take down All Might, but they didn't see him with the class or what kind of quirks we had. It only makes goddamn sense. Freaking amateurs. As soon I began looking around as a villain tries to come at me, one having that of sharp claws, jumps out of the fire. However, I switch back to my red flames. As I manipulate them, creating somewhat of a sword, and then knocking them back, burning them in the process as well, saying, okay then, most likely all these villains are going to try and come after me. I'm going to beat the hell out of these bastards to relieve some of my stress, and then I'm going to head back to the entrance and help out the rest of my classmates. Soon, as I prepare to go into a battle stance, a couple other villains show up as well. One that looks like that of has a gun arm, one with giant legs, a female villain that has that looks like she's all mechanical, and a couple other other villains as well. As I think, so many weaklings in my way. But I did say I need to stress relief, as I create 2 burning swords in my hands. And as I say, bring it on, you pieces of shit, as I rush at them. A couple of villains who had long-range quirks fire at me, as I dodge each and every one of them, with soon launching a fire wave from my twin swords. Then some of them getting burned, then I jump into the air, striking down the ones who are closest to me, with multiple other villains trying to rush at me to attack, as I knock them back down with my swords once more. Then I begin smiling, releasing some of my pent up stress and anger. I soon hear a scream saying, "What the hell? Who the hell would be screaming at this time?" As I hear it, I soon begin noticing tons of, small rodents begin coming all out, saying, "What the actual hell?" As I begin realizing, wait, isn't that Koda's quirk? As soon I take down a couple other villains in my way, following the tons of rats and rodents, as I see that it is Koji Koda, as they say, "Yo, Koji, right?" As soon he's saying, as he doesn't say anything, and surprised seeing me, saying, "Yo, oh wait, you don't really talk much, I forgot." Saying, "So, get to see you're okay, and your quirk is really something else, man. Not bad." As saying, "Look, we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Once your little rodents are done with these guys, let's get out of here." After saying this, multiple other villains begin showing up too, as some of them aren't being overwhelmed by Koda's rats and mice all over, saying, "Well, shit. And it looks like there are way too many for me to take down all at once. So, guess we're gonna have to use this." As I soon deactivate my flaming swords, soon I stick my hands up on the side. As one of the villains saying, "What you gonna do? Be a living shield for your friend over there?" Saying, "Nope. Just give me at least a few seconds." As I soon remove my gloves, then I begin draining the fires coming out of the area. As soon everybody begins screaming out, saying, "Wait, what the hell are you doing?" Saying, "Just absorbing all the flames here. One of your stupid cohorts should have realized our quirks instead of just trying to fight against All Might. It seriously pisses me off on how incompetent villains are, thinking that they can take down a bunch of kids training to become heroes when they don't even know about strategy 101. And that's going to be your damn downfall." Soon, absorbing all the flames in the area, I scream out, "Koda, get down!" As soon the boy basically ducks down, as I release a powerful red flames in every direction, burning down almost everything in my path, as all the villains who were caught up were basically sent flying, or basically now have 3rd-degree burns. As soon I stop, as I put my hands on my knees, trying to catch my breath, saying, well, that was something. God, I hate doing that. It may give me that of a power boost, but it uses my flame, but I basically use my flames to a huge degree. Holding in that much firepower really does burn me out. I soon saying, they're done for. Let's go, Koda. As I soon walk off, grabbing my gloves in the process and putting them back on. As then saying, so, I wonder how Mr. Aizawa's holding up. Same thing goes with 13 as well. Not only that, I'm worried about Izuku. Given his quirk, he has no idea how to use it, since he still has no idea how to master one for all. I better find him as soon as possible. Hopefully, he found some way to get out of there and find a way back to the entrance. As I soon run as fast as I can nearing the entrance. A couple more villains who are able to dodge my fire attack tried to do a sneak attack, as one who looks like he has wielding two blades being butterfly knives, and he screams out, "Gotcha, you bastard!" with another villain who has somewhat of a speed quirk, starts saying, like your flames were gonna catch me. But soon I basically used my yellow flames, able to kick the guy with the butterfly knives, and then basically stop the guy with the speed quirk in motion, and as he fell to the ground, saying, "Look, I don't need to keep on using my flames on weaklings like you. Stop wasting my damn time." As I walk off, as even Koda was kind of surprised too, seeing this, as he didn't know that a sneak attack like that would actually catch me off guard, but he was more surprised that I was able to take them down effortlessly with not even a problem whatsoever. Soon, I began hearing tons of destruction all across the USJ, saying, "What the actual hell? What's going on?" Soon, in flying through the air, I see All Might nearing the center of the USJ, saying, "All Might's here!" Oh man, and there's nothing to worry about. As soon I came to a realize saying, I am a goddamn idiot. Of course that they would be here. As I internally think, because All Might is weakened now. If they know that, who else knows? Because since he gave One for All to Midoriya, there's no way in hell that All Might's going to be able to beat the thing that's coming after them, after us. As he soon looks, saying, "It's that big dude with the beak mouth. Is he the secret weapon?" As Kurogiri and Shigaraki are now nearing the fight, he's saying, "Wait, that's..." As soon, Shigaraki saying, "You really believe my Nomu can beat you? This Nomu was made to kill you, All Might. It was made to kill you while you were still in your prime." As All Might tries to do a suplex to the Nomu. However, with Kurogiri's help, he creates a warp gate under the Nomu as he begins attacking All Might in his weak spot. After this, I couldn't stand by and do nothing as it begins pissing me off. But soon, Bakugo and Kirishima come in, with Kirishima taking down Shigaraki and Bakugo going straight for Kurogiri, with Shoto soon coming in as well, using his ice to basically cause necrosis on the Nomu, as his body begins to disintegrate and crumble to nothing but ice. However, due to his regeneration quirk, there's no way in hell that it's going to stop him. But soon, I couldn't just sit back and do nothing, as the red streak in my hair went from red to black, as black flames begin to emerge from my body and gloves all across my arms, as Koda begins getting a little bit worried, with soon me walking to the center, with All Might trying to catch his breath, with even Izuku there as well. As soon, Shigaraki and Kurogiri soon noticed I was there too. As the Nomu was about to rush at All Might, I soon scream out, "You damn bastards! You seriously planned on trying to kill All Might. At first, I thought your plan was really stupid. But then I realized there are some things in this world that you can't always account for. I should know of all things." As soon, Shigaraki saying, "What the hell is this kid?" As soon, Izuku and All Might noticed that my flames were pure black. Even Bakugo and Kirishima, alongside Shoto as well, as they all remember during the quirk evaluation test that Aizawa said that I had a fifth flame. As I soon scream out, but in English, saying, "You damn bastards! Seriously think you have the right to kill people? To actually believe you have the right to kill the symbol of peace? I don't even know what the damn your lives have been, but that doesn't justify what you're doing!" With everybody actually kind of confused about me speaking in English, with soon Shigaraki getting annoyed saying, "Nomu, kill this brat." As the Nomu rushes at me, All Might tries to step in saying, Young Qualls, run away now!" As then I unleashed my black flames onto the Nomu. As soon it begins getting engulfed into the black flames, still rushing at me, before me grabbing Koda and switching to my yellow flames, creating wings in the process. As the Nomu continues burning and burning, his skin begins to melt, and then his flesh, as he soon writhes in agony and pain. As Shigaraki saying, "What the hell is going on? He should be regenerating. He should be topping out of those flames." As soon, Kurogiri tries his best to send the Nomu to an area where there's water into the shipwreck zone. However, nothing he does is able to help the Nomu. Nothing is helping the Nomu getting rid of my black flames. As soon, he sent him back to the center, as Shigaraki saying, "Kurogiri, you were supposed to..." "I can't, Tomura Shigaraki. Those flames are burning him to a crisp. Nothing can stop." As soon, I don't stop either, as I soon fall back down to the ground, letting go of Koda, as then I switch back to my black flames again, as I go straight to the Nomu, as it's still writhing in agony, as I unleash a powerful blast of black flames down onto it, as everybody is shocked, even Shoto, as they see nothing but pure rage on my face. As soon, I turn to Shigaraki as well, as I prepare for another fiery blast at them. Soon, Shigaraki gets pissed, saying, You damn brat! You damn foreign brat! You're gonna pay for killing my Nomu!" As he soon rushes at me, as I plan on shooting another fiery blast. Soon, I'm starting to reach my limit. As soon my flames begin disappearing, and I begin sweating like crazy. And it's hard for me to even catch my breath as well. Before I knew it, Shigaraki was shot by something else. As the teachers of UA finally show up, with Snipe using his homing quirk to shoot at not just Shigaraki, but a couple other villains around the USJ, helping out some of Class 1A students in the process. After this, I basically couldn't help but smile before passing out on the ground. And soon, heat waves began coming off my body as well, which soon Kurogiri creating a warp gate out of the USJ and taking Shigaraki with him, with remaining all the villains who were defeated or who are still in the USJ are now left for the heroes and the police. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, hope you enjoyed this video being pretty long. Please like and subscribe as well, which really helps out the channel. Check out my Discord and my gaming channel, which the links will be in the description below. And alright, this is Mooky, signing out. Later.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!